And welcome to What's Cooking Wednesday. Look at this, it's a snowy day. I don't know if you can see the snow falling. Yeah, snow falling out my window. Today I thought I would do homemade hamburger helper. You heard me, it's not out of a box, it's homemade, takes the same amount of time, but much better with all the ingredients that you can pronounce and no additives. How is that for healthy eating? We have our ground meat that we took out of the freezer, and we have 0.536 kilograms of lean ground pork. That's what we're using. Again, packaged on January 15th. Again, nicely labeled. I love how Shopee labels everything for me, and we have thought it. So we are going to be browning it in the pan. Okay, and we're just opening the ground meat up. We are going to brown it up first and foremost. Until it is thoroughly cooked, no longer pink. And we'll discard any fat that accumulates. With us, it's usually not very much, or if any, isn't really. No. This meat isn't fatty at all, so usually we don't have to discard anything or any of it, which is awesome. Once our ground meat is browned, I have combined all the spices just to make life easier here for us. It just makes it easier. We can just toss it in. And in here, I have a tablespoon of cornstarch, a tablespoon of chili powder, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, a teaspoon of sugar, a teaspoon of salt, 3/4 of a teaspoon of paprika. You can also add some cayenne pepper, usually 1/4 teaspoon. That's optional. I don't add that just because our daughter would not eat it that way. And those are the spices I'm going to add to the meat once it's browned up. The meat is all browned up. I will be adding some milk and some water to it, as well as some macaroni noodles, because it is hamburger helper after all, and then the spices. I find it easiest to add the warm water first and then the spices, so it really dissolves the spices, and then I add the milk and then the pasta. And it's just the order that works out really well for us. It dissolves the spices and enables them to get mixed throughout. How's it going? You could also add some onions to this if you wanted, but we are not today. So basically, brown up your ground meat however you like to. Season it how you want. Bear in mind you are adding all the seasonings in that I spoke about. But you could add onions to that, even some green peppers in there. That would be really good too. Okay, we have browned up the hamburger. And the first thing we are going to do is add the hot water. The hot water. And then we're going to add all the spices. You ready? My husband, my assistant. My wonderful assistant. There we go. Mix that all in there. Ooh. And then 2.5 cups of milk. And now we have 2 cups of macaroni noodles. So we have this. I'm going to bring this to a boil and turn the heat down to let it simmer and cook the pasta. Covered. It takes about 10 to 12 minutes, depends on your pasta and what kind of pasta you're using. We'll stir it every now and then to combine it. I'm going to add 2 cups of cheese to it once the noodles have cooked, and then it is ready to serve. Right. And we just have it down really low because with this pan, as you all are aware, we're cooking in the green zone in here, and it'll cook it relatively fast. The noodles are cooked. We are going to turn it off, and we are going to add the cheese. Real cheese, not this, I don't know, powdered stuff I guess they give you. Like I said, it takes the same amount of time as it does out of the box, except for you can do this with spices you already have on hand and ingredients you can pronounce, and you know all the ingredients that are in it. Dissolve this cheese, make it very cheesy. Ooh. According to Shaylin, it's a ooh. Do you like it, Shaylin? Mm-hmm. The lid, see? Take the lid off, and it acts as your hot plate. Right there, right on it. So you don't have to worry about your counter or finding your hot plate that you have. And there we go. Homemade hamburger help. Our homemade hamburger helper is not as orange as you would get out of a box because it doesn't have all the artificial colors. So that's something to keep in mind when you are making it. It won't be the same because you don't have all the additives and artificial colors that they have. How's it taste, Shaylin? Good? Yay! There you go.
Because that's the best.
4 because that's the best. That's coming from a 10-year-old. What are you cooking this week? Why don't you share a quick meal with us down below? That would be great. I really love that. If you also use Shoppies, share your thoughts with us and how you've liked it and how it's working for you and your family. I'd really love to get a conversation going on that. That would be great. So anyway, I'm wishing you well. Have a great Wednesday.
Bye.
Hi people. I'd just like to thank you for watching today's vlog, and I would love to have you like, comment, and subscribe below. It would be great to have you here and visit daily. I'll see you tomorrow, and remember, do what you love and love what you do. Bye.